out a few people now, actually.
Yeah,
and I'm
so
about to name them.
That needs to get blurred.
Hello, welcome back to Everything in Between, podcast number 21. Before we get started with what we're doing today, I'm just going to say, I announced on social media that we were meant to be having a guest. Unfortunately, this guest cannot come this week, but she will be here next week, and the podcast will be released on Friday. But moving on, hope you enjoyed that quick picture, by the way. But moving on, moving on to this week's video, we're going to be talking about. Well, whose idea was this? I'm going to come back at you now because you made me announce my ideas. Whoever the fuck thought of this idea can announce it now.
You?
It wasn't me.
You?
Was it me?
Pretty sure it was you, yeah.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Shit. I forgot.
Because we had the idea like a week ago, didn't we? But then we had the whole guest thing.
Okay, guys, I know what we're doing, but I've forgotten the name, so could one of you just do it?
We're doing pet peeves.
Okay, there we go. Everybody must know what pet peeves. It's little things that annoy you. Yeah, so if you didn't, there's the explanation. Who wants to start with theirs?
Before we start, let's just say there is no shade from me that I'll be throwing. Just want to put that out there now. If I use an example, it's because it's clear in my mind. So please, whoever, if you think it's about you, it's probably not.
Oh, I'm naming someone in this.
I will not throw any shade. That's behind us.
Yeah. We stopped 2 podcasts ago, guys.
Exactly. Just telling you now.
We're changed men.
Yeah, a lot of things annoy me.
Yeah. We've done it short like our things, but even though we're just going to say a few each, there's a lot more. But maybe, who knows, in the future, in a distant future, we might do a part 2. But
yes, yeah. But
But
no
we've both
shade
done
from
it.
me.
Yeah.
No shade from me.
Who wants to go first then?
Let's go. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, go on.
Right, I'll go first. One of my big pet peeves is football banter.
Yeah.
I actually hate it. It's the worst.
Why?
Because there's no winner in that argument, right? So I'm a Liverpool fan, okay? We know United fans. Manchester United fans, for people who don't know what football is, right? If we get into an argument, no one wins. So we're 25 points clear in the league. Probably going to win it in the next couple of weeks, you assume, right? Now, if you get some dickhead saying, yeah, but it was during the COVID times, wasn't it? You're like, yeah, it was during the COVID times. Yes, we did win it. That's the season. That's going to be remembered for the COVID times. Okay. They go, yeah, but we won it in front of a crowd. You guys always wanted to win it in front of a crowd, stuff like that. You go, okay. All right, yeah, okay, you're right, fair enough. And the argument stops. I don't understand football banter. Right, just say someone supports Arsenal. Your girlfriend supports Arsenal, for example, right? And we go, Arsenal is shit. Because they are. Right?
Okay.
They are shit. It is true at the moment they are shit. They used to be
Yeah, I'll
shit.
agree with that. At the moment, they're not a very good club.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm not going to go to her and just say, why do you support Arsenal? That's stupid. You should support a team that actually wins. Shit like that. It's just like, just leave
Caitlin's
it
gritting her
alone.
teeth behind the camera.
Yeah.
It's just, just absolutely bugs the shit out of me. It's like saying, okay, who's the better right back? Okay, Trent Alexander-Arnold or Wan-Bissaka? The United fans are going to say Wan-Bissaka. I'm going to say Alexander-Arnold. Then you compare stats. I don't give a fuck about the stats. I'm going to pick the Liverpool player over the United player, aren't I?
Yeah.
Just bullshit. And they keep going, honestly, it gets on my nerves. I've never participated in the football banter. Because it gets to a certain point where you go, okay, well, that's your opinion. This is my opinion. And we're never going to win. There's just no point in arguing. I support Liverpool. Don't tease me for supporting a team. Just like I don't tease you for supporting a team. I don't give a shit who you support. Doesn't bother me.
I get what you mean. There's no winning with the argument ever. It's just like, even if you might be a bit right. It doesn't matter. You can throw like if I'm a Benfica fan, yeah. You can throw shit. You can throw shit at me saying Benfica's not as good as teams and everything. But do you really think I'm going to be like, you're right? I'm not going to support them anymore. Congratulations.
Exactly. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Like you just go, oh yeah, Liverpool are shit. You go, well, not really. I mean, just look at the table. You got to
Yeah.
look at the table and where we are and how far ahead we are. We're not. We're
Mm.
just not. It's
And
just
then
ridiculous.
it's like with the Ronaldo thing, yeah. People try and like compare him Messi and shit like that, yeah. And they're just like, oh, Ronaldo's so bad, and I'm just there like, is he though?
Yeah, is he? I mean, if you say Ronaldo's your favorite player, I'm like, okay, cool.
Exactly.
I-
Oh,
And then I say, oh, I prefer Messi. And then you go, oh yeah, but Ronaldo's won more trophies,
yeah.
scored more goals. Like, okay, so
Just you enjoy more watching,
yeah,
isn't it?
I like Messi.
Yeah.
Today, I like Ronaldo. Tomorrow, I like Messi. Like, it does not matter.
It is a pointless. I agree that it's a pointless argument. That's why the only people I really hear talk about football is like on Match of the Day and stuff like that because they're actually talking shit. Even like they're actually trying to like, even though they hate each other's clubs and everything, you see Gary Neville and shit like that. I might not like them, but at least they're not being biased when they speak about some players. I heard Gary Neville yesterday saying so much nice things about Man City, and we know he hates Man City.
Yeah,
But like, at least that's not making me want to fucking punch somebody watching it. But like, when you're in like a group of friends who all support different clubs, and they're all just there like, nah, you're wrong. Your facts are fucking wrong, and they're like, shut the fuck up. I don't care.
yeah, I
I
really,
support my team. I don't give a shit about your opinion. You're not gonna make me think somebody's better because you're fucking saying it.
exactly. It's just so annoying.
Yeah.
I'll say, oh yeah, United is shit because I hate them. I absolutely hate Manchester United because I'm a Liverpool fan. Makes
Yeah.
perfect sense. But I'm not going to go up to someone and just say, listen, and just round off all these fucking statistics as to why Liverpool are better. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm just not going to do that. It's just
Not
pissing me
work.
off.
It's end of the day. Every year, the winner of the leagues and cups and shit, obviously have got a better like handout to why they've been the best. But it's still not gonna make you be like, I don't know, let's say you're a fucking Chelsea fan or something. You're not gonna be like, you know what, Liverpool won the league, I'm done with Chelsea. It's pointless arguments.
It is. It's just there's just no point in arguing.
Yeah.
I participate a small bit. I say, yeah, your team's shit, and then I'll leave it. And I'm just like, because there's just no point. There's just no point
Yeah. I'm
at
like
all.
I was speaking to this
Bugs me.
guy today. I was speaking to this guy today about Chelsea, and we were talking about Chelsea potentially being one of the favourites to win the league and shit like that. And we were just having like a normal conversation. He didn't message me saying, "Oh, Liverpool is shit now. Chelsea are gonna fucking destroy everybody." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
type of
Yeah,
conversations I like in football, but not the rest.
yeah,
It's
same.
why I don't really enjoy going to like Liverpool or anybody's games in England. Because it's like the crowds and the fans are just so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
It's just like stop throwing shit at everybody. Watch the game.
exactly.
Like fans that go for fights and shit like that. I don't get the point.
I don't. It's a game of football.
Exactly.
For example, before we go on to someone else's topic, just say in a weird world, Liverpool lose the league. I'll be angry for like a day,
Yeah.
and then I'll just get on with my life.
Exactly.
Just carry on living my life. And then you get people saying, "Oh yeah, you guys lost." It's like I don't care. I just like football. I like watching it. I like supporting my team. But it's not life and death. Fucking
Yeah.
hell. It's just stupid. So I hate
100%.
football banter. I hate
Yeah.
it. Just let me watch
Yeah.
football in peace. Just let me
Yeah.
watch football in peace. And then we'll talk about the game, the highlights, the lowlights, who was good, who wasn't. And then let me live my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
You know what I mean? It's bullshit. I hate
Right.
it.
Callum, welcome back.
Sorry, Callum. I shouldn't have started with that one, but I had to. It was the first thing that came up, so I was like, okay, I'll do it.
Do you want to do yours then, Callum? Because I haven't spoken for a while because of
Yeah,
this.
true.
Yeah, go on.
True.
Right. Mine's kind of very specific, and if you work in retail, you'll get this. When people just either leave baskets or trolleys around the shop, when it's like full of stuff, and they'll just leave, because that is a lot of time taken out your day to go and put all that shit back. And if it's shit out the fridge or freezers, that shit's fucked.
Yeah.
You
Not
can't.
naming where you work, but yours is like it's quite big and you've got loads of stocks and shit.
Yeah.
That must be fucking effort.
Yeah, and we get a lot of people leaving stuff. It's like they'll come to the till, you'll put all the stuff through, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, I've left my cards in the car or whatever." And like, "Oh, all right, go grab it." Never see him again.
Jesus.
It's
Does
it
that actually
takes
happen?
Yes, yeah, it
Does it
happens.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, I never would have thought that.
it's bad, honestly.
Is
The
it?
amount,
Yeah.
the amount of people you get doing that, yeah. Especially anyone who works in my shop, will know that. I know there's a few people that do.
Yeah.
But there's not
Well,
much
to be
more.
fair, I can't really give you loads of feedback. I worked at a pharmacy, but when people left the basket there, because obviously they had the fucking a bit of a shopping thing, yeah. I had to do 2 steps to get back to the aisle, so I couldn't really relate, mate, because it was a really small pharmacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I can imagine working in retail is just a pain in the ass.
You have to be nice to everybody.
Yeah, if you're having a shit day and someone comes up to you and you're just not in the mood, and you just got to put on a brave face and be like,
it does help when you're in your head and you're thinking you're such a twat. That helps. instead of saying it to them, you're just thinking it, and that helps a lot.
If it's good for you, it's good for you.
I don't know about you, Callum, but for the worst thing for me in retail when I was at the pharmacy, was this might be so horrible what I'm about to say, but it was dealing with the older customers. They were just they thought they could say whatever they wanted to me, and I can't really argue back. I'm just because obviously I wasn't doing the medication because I'm not a pharmacist, but I was one who I would always check up on the medication if they were ready.
Yeah.
They'd come in, they'd give me their prescription. I'd be like, all right, you have to wait 10 to 20 minutes so the pharmacist can get it all done. They'd scream and be like, why the fuck am I waiting? I was like, well, fucking die then.
No, to be fair, with our place, a lot of our older customers are quite nice because they tend to be regulars. It's mainly the middle-aged women that I just can't stand.
I could imagine that.
Yeah.
We get at our work, I do removals for people who don't know. We're subcontracted to a certain company where we have to go into people's houses, pick up couches and all that, and we have certain guidelines we have to adhere by.
Oh, are you about to tell a certain story that you told us a while ago?
Oh, I've told you, so I can't remember. Tell me what I said.
Wait. Before we carry on, let's just start with the beginning where Jack said he wasn't throwing shade at anybody. Carry on.
No, I meant at the people I know.
Oh.
No, the people who I don't know, I'll throw shade all day long. I'm not throwing shade at the people I know. Because that's just silly.
Am I remembering right when you said there was a woman that was going to sue?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So one of the people who you guys know as well was with me, and he'll probably, next time you see him, he'll probably tell the story a little bit better. So what had happened was we went to this house in a certain town over from where we live, and so we get to the house and there's a whole bunch of stuff we have to take, and there's a big massive table and 6 chairs. The chairs don't have the fire labels on them, which to cover this company's back, they need to be on there, and they weren't on. So we said, listen, we can't take them. She went, oh no, what am I going to do? And when customers say that, in my head I'm thinking, I don't give a fuck what you do with them, I don't care. But the table's all scratched and we need to actually sell them. We need to make a profit, or they need to make a profit. I don't make fuck all anyway, but they need to make a profit, right?
Yeah.
And so there's all this stuff and all of it's not very good. And so she ends up getting angry and she starts crying. And when customers cry, it's a tactic to make us feel sympathy, so we take it. And I learned this pretty quick, because one of the guys I used to work with said, don't fall for the crying. I was like, okay, I won't fall for it. And so she's crying, she's like bawling, this oldish type of lady's bawling her eyes out, right? And then the one thing we take is like a cabinet. And so we take it, put it in the van, strap it up. So we take it back to the store and everything's fine. A few days later, I get a call from one of the guys I work with who's like, this woman that you went to, do you remember the woman we went to the other day? I was like, oh yeah, the one that kept crying. She's like, yeah. Yeah, she's suing she's thinking of suing the company because we took this cabinet that had all of her passports and her driving licenses in it. And the first thing I thought of was, well, first of all, why don't you just check that you've got everything from all the stuff you wanted us to take?
Yeah.
I was just sitting there like, all this over a fucking cabinet. It's a cabinet. She gets so angry. She goes, I'm moving house in 2 days. I was like, well, fucking hell, if you're moving house in 2 days, you've had all this time to try and find, different people to take it. And you're just calling us thinking that we're just automatically going to take it. Oh, that bugs me too. I should have put that down. But yeah, I've got so many more stories like that. I just hate that company. I can't stand it. It's the worst. Just let me do removals. I'm going to someone's house and I can just do my job and then go home.
Yeah.
The politics are far
Did she
too
end
much.
up suing the company?
Nah.
Jesus.
If she tries to sue me, she'd get nothing anyway. I'm not worth anything. There's no point. Pointless.
There. Right. Moving on from this one then. Right. Let me do mine then.
Go on.
Right. You guys know I'm a guy who likes to party, sex.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Pull up.
Okay. I'm gonna try and describe this so it makes sense, right? You know when you're at a party with friends, you're all having a laugh, yeah?
Yeah.
But it's like a proper good environment.
Mm-hmm.
And there's that one dickhead that makes a comment that makes the whole night just tension for the rest of the night.
This sounds very specific, Tiago.
This
And
sounds
I'm
so
about to
specific.
name them. You ready
Oh,
for
yeah.
me to name them?
Go on.
I'm my fuck. It's for your clickbait. Anyway. Anyway, I'll use an example. This isn't anybody in the group, so I can use this example so nobody gets triggered. We were in probably 2-3 years ago. I was at a party with friends, yeah. We're just all, I think it was beer pong we were playing, yeah.
Right.
And
Was I there?
No, it was nobody in the group. It was 3 years ago. I'm just trying to use an example that involves nobody that we know.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
We're playing beer pong, and then this fucking person, I'm not even going to reveal their sex because people will try and guess, it just goes, oh my god, I don't know if I'm going to say, I don't give a shit. This person had cheated on his girlfriend, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And his girlfriend was there, and this person was like, oh my god, that girl you got on that week was so attractive, mate, in front of his girlfriend. I'm just there like, I was thinking in my head, I was like, what did you've just ruined a very delightful night just because you wanted to be a prick. Do you know, that's just one example. Do you know what I mean though? When it's just like such a good environment and then one comment can ruin the whole rest of the night.
Yeah, I've been in that situation.
Yeah. Again,
before, where I've been the one to say the comment and not realised it, and then
I think I know exactly what you're on about.
It's the absolute worst. You feel so bad about it.
Yeah.
And then the mood just changes, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, well, do I leave or how do I get out?
And you're just there trying to make it. Everybody at the gas is there trying to get it back to the way it was, but that comment's just in everybody's head for the rest of the night.
Yeah, for like an hour and a half, it's just
because you know me,
horrible.
I personally hate, and I mean it, Monday to fucking Thursday. It's just days I can't be fucked with. I like it when I go and play football or hang out with mates, but besides that, I despise it. And I start Monday looking forward to Friday or Saturday to hang out with mates and drink and stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
And then I'm just there proper excited, the days come, and then that comment happens, I'm just there fuck you.
You've ruined my Friday.
Yeah.
You ruined my weekend.
Oh, just gets to me. But anyway, I'm just saying, I don't condone cheating with that example I said.
Yeah.
But
there's
times and places, and you don't have to humiliate the person in front of everybody. Just, speak to his girlfriend if you want, but maybe not at a party.
What was the aftermath of it? What happened?
The girl didn't really react.
Oh, she reacted later on.
I presume so. They were still together after, but the girl didn't really react. So it was just kind of everybody was still talking and stuff, but you could still feel the tension throughout the whole night.
Yeah.
I like half an hour
Name them,
after.
Tiago. Name them.
Name them, yeah, soon. I'm joking.
Tell me who it is.
200 likes and I will. I'm joking. Fucking hell. Right, go on, Jack. Give us your other one.
People who play music loudly in cars.
Really?
I just can't stand it. I don't understand why I have to listen to your shit
get that.
fucking music when I'm minding my own business. It's just there's just no point. I hate it.
When they're going about 50 miles an hour down to 20 as well.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
It's them little coarser cunts, innit?
Yeah, like I get turning it up a little bit just to hear it and stuff. That's fine. But when you've got your windows down, and there's a guy playing, it's usually not for racial discrimination. I'm saying a white guy listening to rap music extremely loud.
Yeah.
It's always the case, which is fine. Like what you like, but don't let me hear it. I don't want to hear it. I
They
don't
do
need
it,
to.
yeah. They do it to try and act cool as well in front of people when they get their windows down. I'm just there, like, and then they're just there, like, with the
It's like-
fucking, like, arm
And they
out the windows, like, fuck off.
and they speed up and they speed up.
Yeah.
It's like,
So-
I can't wait for you to go straight over that fucking roundabout.
Yeah, exactly. It's just stupid. I just
Yeah.
don't understand it. Like, I like metal music. I love my heavy metal music, obviously. I'm wearing my famous nail shirt. People who know this shirt know it's famous for various reasons. But I don't go around blasting the band like
Yeah.
in a car because no one wants to hear that. Who wants to hear? Oh, it bugs me. It happens all the time, especially around these parts. Fucking hell.
Or anywhere you
Ridiculous.
go, mate. I like go on my jogs, yeah. And I can, in like my half an hour jog, I can name you 10 cars that have done that in wherever I go. It's so bad.
It's always chavs listening to like Trippy Red and stuff. It's like,
Oh no.
fucking
Or they're
hell.
playing their fucking like house music. Again, I enjoy house music, but I listen to that. If I put it in the car when I'm connected to the Bluetooth or something, it's on normal sound and the windows are closed. Because firstly, I don't really want my windows open and people hearing me what I'm doing and shit.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
And secondly, it's like I like the music, but why would that make me cool?
Yeah, it doesn't make you cool. It just makes you an asshole.
Exactly.
What it does.
Because like some lads, I know some lads do it to like to get the girls like attracted to them and stuff like that. And I'm just there like, when you drove past, those girls are laughing at you and probably calling you a virgin.
Probably, yeah.
And also,
Virgin
they're
mentality.
probably 14.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 No, honestly, if you guys don't know where we're from, what Callum's saying is very accurate.
Yeah, it's very true. It's just a
Yeah.
bunch of chavs. It's all it
Yeah.
is. A bunch of chavs.
Well, anyway.
See, that was a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
That
Go on
was
then.
a fun one.
Go on then, Callum. Give us yours.
Fuck, I'm man again already. Right. When you send a message to someone that, can easily be responded to and they don't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Callum's talking from some personal experience.
Fuck
isn't he?
you.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Oh,
We
Oh.
have names.
No, I call her out for all the time. It's fine.
Shit. See,
My
I
God.
agree with you, Callum, but I'm
Yeah.
also going to say I'm also a culprit for that because I do that a lot. So I agree, it's annoying, but I have also done it. So, bit of that. What about you, Jack? Have you ever done it?
No, I always reply, but there have been a few times where you don't get the reply, and you
Sorry.
think that's all right. It's fine. We've sorted it out. And you think to yourself, why?
Yeah,
Just
Tiago, you did it to me yesterday.
talk to me.
Did I? With what?
You messaged me saying, I think it was help or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, oh, what's going on? And you just didn't reply.
I have a reason for that.
Go on.
Do you know when it was pouring it down, yeah?
Yeah.
We tried to find shelter, and I was on my phone just before it started raining, like pouring
Right.
it down, because you know that it was sunnyish, yeah?
Yeah.
Then another second it's pouring it down. Me and Caitlin had to like run and find shelter. But even though that time it wasn't my fault, I have blanked people on purpose in the past before. It's just like, do you know when you're wanting? I'm not trying to defend it because it is annoying because I hate when people do it to me. But do you know when you're in one of those moods and you just cannot be fucked? I've been like that, and I'm. But again, maybe don't open the message. But yeah, it's weird. I get why people blank sometimes, but when they do it to me, I'm just here like, you fucking prick.
How do you feel about one-word answers?
Depends.
Bugs you.
I don't. It depends on context.
Yeah.
If it,
Yeah.
You
If
know,
I give them like
if-
a massive paragraph and I get a one-word answer, I'm angry.
Same.
If it's
Yeah,
like,
but you know, if I'm asking my mate if they're coming on the game and they reply yes or no, not asked.
Me
What else
and-
can you say to that?
me and Christian can speak all day on Snapchat with one word answers, mate.
That bugs me a lot. I can't do the one word answers. It's got to be at least the equivalent of a couple words, at least.
Yeah.
Someone says you're coming on this game tonight, I'll be like, yeah, maybe. Give me 10 minutes. Like, I'll be
Okay.
very specific as to why I'm responding, saying yes or no. I'm not just
Yeah.
going to say no or yes or yeah. Or the thumbs up. The thumbs up should be eradicated from any form.
Oh yeah, that does
of
annoy me. That
phone,
does annoy me.
Yeah.
anything like that. Do you know how pompous and how
Yeah.
arrogant the thumbs up is?
Yeah, that does annoy me a lot.
It's
Like
the
when I
worst.
try and tell people that our videos out, yeah,
Mm.
I mainly get thumbs up. I'd rather be blank than a thumbs up, you know.
Yeah, same. Just
No,
don't respond to it.
Don't acknowledge the video if you don't want to, but
Exactly.
don't fucking send me a thumbs up.
Because it's obvious you guys, it's obvious guys, girls, whatever, just don't care.
Yeah, but
So yeah.
as an example, do you know like now we're allowed to socially distance and drink with friends?
Yeah.
Our dickhead of a friend, Christian, has been telling me for the past 4 days. I've been asking him what we're going to drink. He's been replying "come" to me for the past 4 days. Replies like that piss me off.
Yeah. Right. Start the joke and then end the joke. Because it's just not funny anymore.
He's still going to do it when I'm going to be like, so what have you got? And he's going to carry on with cum.
Yeah.
What would you do if he pulled out a bottle of his own cum?
Then I'd have to apologise to him. I'd be like, this was all true. Just to get into my head, he probably would, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, right. You got anything else to add on that? It's annoying, but,
No, not really.
it's going to carry on for the rest of our lives.
Yeah. Never going to change, is it?
Right. So mine now is my personal favourite one. This, I feel like this is more for single people, but it did annoy me when I was single.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Cock
That's
blockers. They annoy me a lot. A cock blocker, how do we describe this? When you're about to when you're about to get on a girl, or a girl's about to get on a lad, and then one of your friends just come in, hug each other, get in the middle of a hug, just talk to the girl or something like that. When you're about to get, a bit frisky with the girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one of your friends just comes in. I don't know. Maybe you're about to neck a girl, and then the lad just comes in the middle and goes like that on both of us and holds both of us on stairway.
Who's done that to you, Tiago?
Oh wait, I can out a few people now. Actually,
Go on.
I'm gonna do it. I'm sure Caitlin's not here right now, but I'm sure she doesn't mind using this example. First time I met Caitlin, I was with her. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were getting to know each other. Do you know what all of my fucking friends do? Look through the fucking window and make comments and make weird noises. Yeah.
That was funny. That was funny. I remember that.
Oh, are you talking about me and everyone else?
Wait,
Yes.
wait, Jack, were you there?
No, Jack, you weren't there.
Jack wasn't there.
I'll name
No,
them,
I was.
I'll name everybody.
I
I'll name
wasn't.
everybody. You were there, weren't you, Callum?
Yeah. I was there.
Callum, Christian, fucking Brian. Josh was there. Yes.
Anna was there as well.
Anna. Okay. Honestly, man, I'm just there. Like, we weren't even doing anything at the start. We didn't do anything anyway, but we were just there talking. And we need a bit of alone time to get to know each other. Just literally talk or whatever. Everybody's through the window, screaming, making noises. And I was like, just fucking come in. It's like you've ruined the moment.
That was a good night. I don't remember.
Oh, mate. It was funny. But what are your guys' opinions on cock blockers?
In that instance, I don't mind it whatsoever because I think that's really funny.
Look, you have to establish the ground rules. Okay? So what you got to do is if you've got another mate who's single and you say, listen, I think she, kind of wants me.
Yeah.
Then the other mate needs to back out. He's just got to back out. Just
That's never worked for you in the past, has it?
Just back out. No, I'm not telling that story. That's in the past. That's a distant memory. You need to establish the ground rules. You got to.
Yeah.
This is my time, not yours.
Bro
Back
code.
out. Exactly. Back out. But we're guys, so we're not going to back out. We're animals,
Hey,
so we need to.
speak for yourself, cunt.
No, thing is, depends on the mate. If you say that to them, it's going to make them go for it even more.
Yeah, but you've got to be honest instead of not resenting them after the fact, which, you know, it can happen. So
Yeah, because
got to establish your ground rules. That's
Yeah,
why it's always better when all of my friends are in relationships and I'm not, because then I know, like, if I see a girl, like, oh, easy. Not easy to get with her. I'm saying, like, easy to like, try and get with her. I'm not saying it's easy to get with her. I'm saying it's easy to try.
yeah, I get what you mean. I used to do that when I was single. Like, if I was like into somebody, I'd let you know beforehand.
Yeah.
I don't think I honestly, I'm not going to throw shade because none of you have tried to go for the same girl as me. So kudos to that. But
I'm always the better wingman, though.
you were a very good wingman.
Yeah, I'm always better at being the wingman than I am at actually not being the wingman.
I like to believe I was a good wingman to you once though, in town. Not naming when, but
I don't remember.
I'm not going to get into details. But I'll let you know after.
All right, then. Yeah, tell me
Yeah.
the story after because I can't remember that. But yeah, you got to
Well,
establish ground
well,
rules.
I don't know if you were, but like some other lads were loving it when I got into a relationship with Caitlin because I just spent my whole night trying to like get girls to speak to like some of my friends, so they were just there like.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because like obviously, when I was single, I didn't really give a fuck about you. I was, fighting for my own.
True
thing.
story. It's survival of the fittest out there.
Exactly.
It's a jungle.
Yeah.
It's a
But,
jungle.
when I'm in a relationship, I can take my time out, go and help my friends.
People don't understand the seriousness of the cock block.
Exactly.
They don't understand it. You know,
Because
you gotta.
it ruins the moment for the girl too. You have to
Yeah.
imagine that. Like, if the girl's like in like a really intense moment with you, yeah, and then some lad comes in and makes a joke. I'm going to use the word. We can say what we want. We've already asked people. To not watch if you're below a certain age. So, say a girl is horny, yeah, okay.
Mhm.
You're with this girl, and it takes a lad. I don't know, it could be a lad or a girl to come ruin the moment, yeah. The girl can simply stop being horny then. The moment's gone for the rest of the night.
Yeah, and she
That's
ain't
simple.
coming back.
That's simple.
She ain't coming back.
By the way, this wasn't an example with Caitlin. Me and Caitlin weren't just talking.
Yeah.
We were just talking.
Okay.
We were. No. Nah, I'm not. I'm gonna defend Caitlin's honor here. I'm not a good person, but Caitlin is.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
a good person, but Caitlin was actually trying to. We were flirting, like talking, yeah. But even that, you got to be like by yourself, just flirting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. True.
So,
Also, I try not to get into the battles anymore because one, kind of always lose them, and two, when I do win one, I get made fun of it. Get made fun of for it anyway, so there's no fucking point.
but without any description, never forget you're the first winner of the Jugger Games.
Oh, that'll be a story.
Yeah.
That'll be a story one
Can't
day.
wait to tell your kids that. I took the last one though. I'm the last winner of the Jugger Games, so I'll take that.
Yeah, it only ran for 3 weeks, so yeah.
Hey, don't say that. It's been on for 2 years, mate. Well, it was kind of. I couldn't really carry on after I got in a relationship, could I?
You couldn't. You couldn't. It's very true.
Right. Anyway. Fucking hell, I forgot what our topic was. Oh, cock blockers.
Yeah.
I think we've said all we need to.
We've said all we need.
Yeah.
If you're single and your friend's also single, don't ruin his night. There we go.
Or, I wonder if girls do the cock block stuff. I've always wondered that because I've never actually seen it in the
I've got a
flesh.
question for you.
Okay.
Pretend you're horny and you're with a girl, yeah?
Yeah.
Her friend comes in and ruins the moment and then leaves. Would you still be in the moment?
Well, yeah, because we're guys. We're always in the moment.
Yeah.
We always. So it doesn't really bother us. We'd probably be like, hang on, does she want it too? Oh, here we go. But that's not how it works. Do you know?
I feel like it depends on the moment, though. I feel like, depending on what the cock block is, I will still be into it.
Yeah. Well, we're always going to be into it, though. That's the problem. We'll always be into it. Even if we get caught, we're still going to, go for a second round, aren't we? We always will.
Yeah.
I
Well, by the
always
way,
will.
cockblock doesn't just have to be sexual acts, as we know. Just, flirting with the girl, getting her on her is still a cockblock. Because one day you could be flirting with the girl, but eventually that's going to lead to something in the future if you carry on talking. So,
True. Oh, there's so many stories about this too. This could have been a whole pod because we got some really funny stories that I think it'll be fun to tell with if a person says, "Can we tell that?" And we'll tell it. But
yeah.
I'm just thinking that time at yours when I got that bottle cap thrown at my face, and I was just talking to someone. Yeah, you weren't there. Yeah, you weren't there.
I was there.
No, I was talking to a friend. I wasn't even trying to get with her. And I'm talking, and my head's a bit to the side, and all of a sudden, a certain someone twists the Jack Daniels cap and just piffs it right at my face. It's funny to think about now. It's hilarious.
I think I guess who it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hilarious now.
There's only one person that did that.
Yeah.
It's hilarious now.
It was.
Well, I tell that
Anyway.
story. Try and tell that story all the time.
Caitlin threw the bottle.
It was Caitlin.
Right. Fair enough. Right, Jack, give us your next one then, mate.
Public displays of affection.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking love you. I fucking love you for that.
Yes.
Oh, I love
There's just
that.
no need for it.
Yeah,
That should also be eradicated. That should maybe be made illegal to be romantic in public, in front of people. First of all, I don't want to see it. I don't need to see it.
Yeah.
Second of all, is it really that appropriate? Right, okay. For example, you're in a restaurant, right? Yeah, you're having a nice dinner or whatever. It's romantic. Give her a little kiss. That's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with the fact that you can be in a movie theater, right? And all of a sudden you're sitting at the back. A couple rows over, you've got two people, maybe on their first date, maybe not. They're into each other. So they're making out at the movie theater. And you can hear it. You can hear it, you can see it, you know what's happening. And you just think, first of all, I'm actually enjoying this movie. Second of all, I'm not enjoying it now because all I can hear is kissing sounds. And I don't really want that. If I want to watch that, I'd watch porn. You're not porn to me. Sorry. Third of all, you've just wasted money.
Yeah.
Just wasted money, That is an example. That actually happened.
Yeah. I hate it too, mate, because, obviously, with Caitlin, I think it's more respectful. I don't neck on with her in front of, her parents or any stuff like that, because firstly, I think that's weird.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Secondly, it's not just the parents, it's just with friends or anything. I'm just there, I don't need to prove to anybody my affection for her. I need to do that in my own time alone with her.
Yeah, there's a reason it's called alone time. Yeah.
No, I don't mean anything like that. I just mean simply making out or something. I don't think that I need to make out with her in front of friends or something to be to show that I love her, or in front of friends. I don't really give a fuck if people think I'm affectionate or not. I just want Caitlin to. So I don't think it's really needed. And I don't say I'm I don't know, a child or something walking in town, walking at two people necking on and getting really close to each other in town. I think that's vile.
Yeah, no, it's just not needed. Holding hands is fine. You're always going to hold hands, of course. Yeah, that's fine.
A peck or a 5-second kiss is fine as well. I just don't think proper making out and stuff in town in public. I don't think that's really. I don't want to judge people for it. I'm just saying it's not something I enjoy to watch.
True.
Yeah.
Also, to back onto that, just another thing. I'm not bringing you into this though, but this is something I've been thinking about quite a bit. I've always wondered why couples go to nightclubs. Because I think to myself, I'm a single guy. The only reason I go to the nightclub is to hook up. That's the only reason I go. I'm not going for the music. I'm not going for the clubs itself because they're shit. I'm going to see if there's any girls. Right? So why are couples going to like nightclubs and stuff? It just that kind of makes me feel a little bit weird.
I'll give you my answer.
Beer
Okay.
pong.
Mine is very true. Firstly, beer pong, obviously. And
Okay.
secondly, it is because I'm maybe not you two, but the only way I can get friends to come over for prees is if I finish it saying we're going town. Because if I say want to come to a party, mainly friends will be like no.
True. Yeah.
So
True.
obviously when I'm already drunk, and they're like fuck it, we'll go town. But as you can tell, me and Caitlin don't stay out for very long.
Yeah, but the thing
No,
is,
no.
with us, I don't think most of us are too asked about town, you know.
Used to aren't, but the others.
Well,
not the
yeah.
others. I feel like
Even Christian, like, he's always saying he doesn't want to go town.
yeah, but come
And
on. When it hits 11, me and Christian are just there, like already talking about town.
Yeah, because you've been trying to convince about a fucking week.
No, that's the only way. If I say that's what I mean. If I say to, I don't want to just use Christian as. I'm going to use everybody as an example. Mainly when I say to people, just want to come for prees and then just make it prees, not like a gap. I not make it go town. I usually get a no.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
I can also understand for single people wanting to go to town, obviously. So that's why I'm always there. Like, yeah, sure, we'll go town.
Yeah.
But me and Caitlin are generally bored, really, because we can just what we do in town, we can just do at a party. So,
True.
So we're generally bored in town, but obviously, like when it reopens, me and her will be out for a while because it's not been open for ages. But after that, we probably be going home after half an hour again.
True, because I've seen it a few times where they're always standing so close to each other, they're always like hugged tightly, and I just think to myself, listen, don't put yourself through the pain, just go home.
Yeah.
Just go home, have your own time. You don't need all this bullshit that's going on. You've already got the girl.
I like going. I like
Go
going
out.
for beer pong, and I like going for like. Do you know when we're outside the clubs all just having a laugh and chat? And I like stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I've never, even when I was single, I hate going on the dance floor and dancing. I don't like it. Whenever I'd try and like speak to a girl when I was single, but I'd never do that cringy shit of dancing. It's just not the type of person I am.
Oh no, I love a good dance.
I just hate that.
I can't stand it.
I feel
I love a
cringy
good
when
dance.
I'm doing it, even off my head. And
Yeah.
like you've seen me at stages, mate, where I couldn't give a fuck about anything. I'm that drunk, but I'm still in my head. I'm like, this is so cringe.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop you, does it?
Well, have you seen? You know what I mean by like dancing when you're single. But my type of dancing is jumping on people and going.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you always do it so violently too.
Yeah. I've got a few people doing it.
True. I've got one more. Well, I've got two.
So, all right, we'll do Callum and mine, then you finish yours because I've only got 3.
Yeah, right.
Sweet. Okay. Sorry, Callum. I didn't know you had another one. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
lost track. This has gone all over the place. Quite funny,
Right.
actually.
My last one. This is the most annoying thing known to man. I don't see how anyone can enjoy this. It's list videos.
Wow.
Oh hell.
Wow.
No, okay, they're all right. It's just when you do so many of, it just gets repetitive.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Do you not agree? Do you not
God.
agree that when you do so many, they get repetitive? You can't say that they don't.
I agree. I agree if we do loads in a row. I agree with that. If say we've done like in 1 month, say we've done like 10, that would piss me off. But if we do spread it out, like we try and spread out most of our videos. Do you know, obviously with like
it's not properly
shit like that.
It's not properly spread though, is it? Because we'll do a couple of videos, then we'll do one video,
yeah, the Marvel one.
then we'll start list
The way
videos
we did
again.
Marvel
It's like
terrible.
it's like that's not. I wanted a break from lists.
I think you can tell our Marvel ones was the ones that flopped the most because it was 3 in a row.
Yeah, true. I thought they were going to be quite popular because everyone loves Marvel. It wasn't. I love the list personally. I love the list. I could think of 100 different lists to do.
I enjoy them. It's just when you're doing so many such a short span of time, it's just
Yeah, that kind of makes sense because you kind of want a bit more variety, don't you?
Yeah.
But I'm a firm believer in the list. I would do a podcast on just lists all the time.
Yeah, like with them, I like doing the research with lists. That like, especially when it's like movies or TV shows or music. I love doing lists.
Yeah, that's
Like,
why I'm saying.
I love doing that. But like, I do also get the point where some people even watching us are always like, oh, not because like we've advertised ourselves now. We called everything in between, so we can't just stick on one topic.
Yeah, true.
So we
The
always
thing-
have to move on from that.
I get so lazy with lists that I will literally write my shit down 10 minutes before we come on.
I have done that once.
Because
I do that all the time.
for the most part, I know what it is anyway.
Yeah.
So
See, I enjoyed today's video, but I'm not gonna lie. I got them a few minutes before we started, but today's video is actually one I think it's flown well and it's interesting. But this one I did quickly as well because I've got so many things that annoy me that I don't take that long to think about it.
Mate, before you came on, I was literally in this call with Jack and I just wrote one down.
Yeah, no, 'cause
he did.
This is an easy one to do, though. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We need to before we go on to someone else's. I think we need to actually get some feedback on what's working and what isn't.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look, we're not the biggest podcast. We're never going to be the biggest podcast or whatever. But I like doing it, so I'm going to keep doing it. But some people who actually watch us could probably just say, "Listen, I liked it when you did that," and then we would know, and then we can build off it, not just say to us, "Oh, great podcast." So okay, what did you like about it?
Yeah.
We need to people need to get really critical. Like, for example, one of our friends said he doesn't like the music at the start of the podcast. He didn't know that I'd made the music for the fucking podcast. And when he said that, I was like, thank you. Thank you for telling me the truth. Yeah, thanks for telling me the truth. I was like, I've got all this music, and I just picked the one that would probably fit it the most because a lot of mine's slow or it's heavy. And so that's why I was like, oh, thanks. Well, now I can try and work on something else that would better fit.
Yeah.
I like stuff like that.
We do need criticism that, even though you think it's going to hurt our feelings, it won't because we want to improve in any way possible. So
I encourage you every video, put in the comments what you want to see.
Yeah.
As long as it's not a list, I'll be happy.
I'm not the only one who makes decisions. But one thing I think we've all discussed that we want to do more because we enjoyed it. Well, obviously, Callum wasn't in the video, but he said he'd love to do it. Is the interviews. We really enjoyed that one, an interview. And as we've said before, obviously we're not delusional. We don't think we're gonna get celebrities on every interview, but we want to interview people that have got interesting stories, that their careers interesting or something like that. We'd love to talk to people about that.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's something we're working on. We might have a guest next Thursday, and that'll be awesome. So
yeah, that'll be good.
Let's just see. Yeah,
but
let's see
we're trying to differentiate the type of guest, obviously, because we've had Caitlin, Keenan, and Callum's cousin and George Hall on before, but they weren't getting interviewed. They were getting with the topic.
Yeah,
you'll notice when it's different because it will say interviewing such person, the title of the video.
Yeah. I think the issue with them was we were mates with them. What can you interview them? And they,
Yeah, we should never interview mates. I agree with you there. In mates, we're just kind of always we already know everything about them. And I'm not trying to offend our friends, but their life's just as interesting as ours.
Do anything.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Not to insult them.
It's not an
We're
insult.
way off topic now, by the way. We're way off topic.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah, just a tad.
It wasn't an insult. I'm just saying we've all got a normal life.
Exactly.
Right,
we do this to 50 views every week, so.
Should we go back on topic?
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell you mine now then.
This one, I'll finish off then, eh?
Well, I've got my last one, mate.
Oh yeah, and then I've got one after that.
Oh, okay, sweet. Right. This one will ruin my whole day. People who chew their mouth open. I cannot stand it. If I see a bit of food in somebody else's mouth, my dinner's getting stopped and I'm not eating for the rest of the day because it'll make me fucking gag. It's disgusting. It's we're not two. Learn how to eat with your mouth closed.
What do you think about gum though? someone like chewing gum. That's kind of obnoxious.
You could chew that with your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, you can, but some people think it's cool to chew with
Right.
their mouth open. I've been a big. I do it sometimes.
Grow up. If people are doing it intentionally, constantly, grow up.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. Yeah. No.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
because sometimes people do it. Sometimes people do it without even realizing. That's all right.
True.
I think chewing gum's bad, but I can cope with it. But food, especially when I'm eating, it's sometimes
no one likes that.
with the mouth full and the food comes. Oh no, honestly, it's disgusting. I'll give you an example. On a double date a few years ago, yeah. I didn't know who this girl was. It was just a friend of this girl I was with, and then we went to Pizza Hut and she was eating with her mouth full. She was talking. The food was going everywhere. I went to the toilet and was nearly sick. It was
name and shame.
No, but it's disgusting. It's like my nephew eats with his mouth closed, and I'm on about the 2-year-old. Yeah, it's like it's vile.
Yeah, it is. It is.
There's not much to add about that.
No, that's a common one too. Like you go, okay, people who bite their nails can be a pet peeve, and then you go, okay, people who chew with their mouth open are usually one or two. I bite my nails, so I'm not harsh.
Yeah.
So
I bite my nails when I'm like anxious or something. A lot.
I do it out of habit now. I used to do it when I was nervous. Now I just do it out of habit.
Yeah.
You'll see me. Well, at our next gathering, you'll notice if I'm anxious or something because you'll see me bite my nails, or down a pint of vodka.
You do that quite a lot too.
I do, mate. Right, give us your last one then.
Oh, I've got two, but we'll just do one.
Just say one quick if you want, and don't get into it.
Okay. When you're in a group of people and they're all on their phones, that's the new generation of kids do it all the time. Like you're on a table, you're all having a gaff, and everyone's on their phones and not talking. That's stupid. Talk. We're all here. We're all in the present. Let's be in the present. But this one is a bit of a personal one for me. So you know how I go to the gym pretty much all the time. What annoys me is when people say, "Why aren't you big then? Like why aren't you like a bodybuilder then?"
Yeah.
Like why aren't my muscles big and why aren't I like this big, huge, heavy fucking guy? There's a couple things. One, I don't eat 6 meals a day. 2, I'm not training for the fucking Olympia. 3, I'm not on steroids. But there's people, especially at my work, there's people who can't comprehend why that is. And I'll just say to them, go to the gym for health reasons. Go to the gym for health purposes. I'm not trying to be the best bodybuilder that I can. Look at me. This isn't a body of a bodybuilder. This is a body of someone who's trying to be as healthy as possible, right? So that fucking annoys the shit out of me. Like the gym is my life, but just because I go to the gym all the time doesn't mean I'm looking a certain way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look that way. It doesn't happen overnight. Like it's hard.
Yeah.
So there's a shit ton of people who can't comprehend that. And when people say, "Oh, that body part's a bit small, isn't it?" Like my biceps. I don't mean to flex. But that's not a big bicep at all.
That needs to get blurred.
Right? And people say, "Oh, why have you got big biceps then?" It's like, listen, these just don't grow as much as the other parts of my body. So I can't help that. I've got massive legs. Although
you fucking do. Last time I saw you, I was admiring them, wasn't I?
Like, there's certain people who say your legs are small. First of all, how do you think that makes me feel? I train my legs twice a week. How do you think that would make me feel to cut someone down like that? You shouldn't be cutting people down for trying to make a positive change in their life.
Yeah.
And that kind of bugs me a lot, especially with the gym. Because not everyone who goes to the gym is a fucking bodybuilder.
Yeah, I was gonna say to you right now, I get where you come from 100%, even though it's in different aspects. Because like my life's pretty much just cardio.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't do cardio to become like a runner or anything. I do cardio because I'm severely self-conscious of myself.
Yeah, yeah, and you play football as well, so
Yeah.
you need it.
I do cardio 24/7. I reduce my meals. I wish, honestly, I wish I wasn't self-conscious. If I was not self-conscious right now, I'd tell you the truth right now. I'd be eating takeaways, doing whatever the fuck I wanted all the
Yeah,
time, and my
yeah.
mind would be fine. I don't. This might seem mad. I'm somebody who doesn't really enjoy exercise. I love football, but I don't enjoy doing exercise. I fucking hate it. I can't be arsed getting up and going for my runs every day. I couldn't really be arsed going to the gym, but because I'm usually 24/7 self-conscious, yeah, I go exercise or I go to the gym or whatever, and I'm running, I'm eating twice a day, which isn't good, and then people come around to me and say, "You do exercise all the time. How come you've not got like a mini six pack or anything?" I'm like,
That
I'm
bugs
just
me.
there,
Yeah,
like, I'm just there, like, yo, I don't want a six pack. I want to just feel like, well, this is my head. I just don't want to feel like I'm fat or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's like I don't do. If I wanted a fucking six pack, I would have had a six pack by now because I've been exercising properly now for 2 years, haven't I? So if I
yeah.
wanted a six pack, I'd have a fucking six pack. But I don't do like any fucking what you call it, like ab workout or any shit like that because
No, I don't.
that's not what's gonna make me what you call it feel less self conscious. That's not what's gonna help me. What's gonna help me is running like mad. That's what helps my head. So that's why I do it. And that's why I can understand you, Jack.
Exactly. It's just there's so many things about that really bug me. Like, yeah, just don't cut someone down for trying to make a change. So, for example, I'll go back to my biceps. If someone's biceps are bigger than mine, then okay, that genetically they're better. But don't cut me down for it. Tell me how I can get better at doing that, you know?
Yeah.
Let's say my inner quad, I've got a big outer quad, but my inner quad isn't as out as my outer one. It's more in. I've got an inner quad and you can see it, but when I'm wearing shorts, you can only see the outer quad. Right. So that is essentially a problem that I've got to fix. So when someone says you've got like milk bottle legs, which is true because my calves are massive, it's like, okay, well, tell me what I can do to get better at that
And don't
rather
take the
than
piss. Yeah.
yeah, rather than saying, oh, this and that. I've got man boobs because I used to be really fat. Okay. My stomach's gone down, everything else has gone down. I'm veiny in certain places, which is great for me. It makes me feel more confident. But yeah, my chest is a problem. I've got a big chest. But that's a massive problem for me that I'm trying to work on.
But yeah. Again, it's just
Do you know what I mean? So like tell me things
you
I
need
can
it.
do rather than cutting me
Yeah.
down.
You need to be inspired, and some people think by saying your like problems or shit like that makes you more motivated to do it. No, it makes you want to go in bed and not be seen by anybody.
Yeah, it makes you not want to do it. It's
Yeah,
like trying to motivate you. Well, you're not really. You're just insulting me for the sake of your own personal gain, so someone can say, "Oh yeah,
have
your
you
arms are
noticed?
bigger, your
Have
legs
you
are."
noticed? It's usually people. This is in my case, people that are bigger than me insulting me, and or people that aren't active. And I'm just there like, the fuck's your problem? Just because you're feeling
Yeah,
self-conscious, don't make me down.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, but come on. You guys know me. You're probably not going to meet somebody as self-conscious as me ever. But
Mm.
I don't go around to you trying to make you feel bad about yourself so I can feel better. Why would that? How does that give me a kick?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't understand. Unless someone's life is so bad that they have to insult others, you
Exactly.
know.
It's pathetic.
Yeah. Like I'm trying to work hard to get the body I want.
Yeah.
You know what I
But
mean? I'm trying. I've been trying
it's
for
gonna
years.
take age. It's gonna take Jack. Realistically, it's still gonna take ages for you and for me to get what I want to be. It's gonna take ages, but that's why you persevere. Obviously, lockdowns fucked everything up.
Yeah.
In my case, I'm not gonna lie, lockdowns really helped me because I put on weight from the summer to January, and I was just like I wasn't even prepared to rejoin the gym. But lockdown was a real kick in the arse for me because I've gone really ham since lockdown with cardio and my diet. So I'm grateful in that aspect. But now I want it to stop because I want to go to the gym and get properly like how I want. Tone
Yeah.
my legs. I
Also,
want to tone. I love having hench legs because for football it's perfect.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like that's why I want to go to the gym and set it out properly, and do my cardio properly, and get everything arranged. But like now I've been able to get myself fit again. Like I don't mean fit body wise. I mean just like I can run down for half an hour without getting tired and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got myself to that point. Now I want to improve it, but I need the gym.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, just before we finish, I've got a lot of injuries. Like people say, "Oh, are you injured again?" It's like, yeah, because I'm hell bent on trying to be what I know I can be. So
Yeah.
yeah, I am going to get injuries along the way. I've got ligament damage in both shoulders. I've got a really bad knee, which people, you know, people think, well, how do you get a bad knee when you're just working out? It's like fucking really easy. Your knees are very, very weak.
You're putting loads of force on your fucking legs when you're pulling.
Exactly. Heavy squats. I can't really squat heavy. I've got a really bad lower back. I've got like a back that's made of bubble wrap. So it's just stuff like that. It's just
Oh mate, you should
just
see
let me
my
do what I
ankles.
want to do.
You should see
Yeah.
my ankles. I've sprained my ankles probably 30 times in 2 years.
Jesus.
It
No,
happens.
I have my foot. I've got like really weak bones, if I'm honest, because I don't really get a lot of the things in I need to get strong bones. So I've broken my foot 3 times.
Right.
I've broken every single toe on my left foot, and my left foot suffered a lot, to be honest with you. My right foot's been all right, but like I've had loads of injuries too, and that's my downfall. Because obviously, if it's a leg injury, yeah, and I can't walk on it, the gym's not really going to be an option for me.
True.
That's where I mainly get my injuries from.
Right. Yeah.
That's my biggest downfall. My left foot is fucked.
So when I'm marking you, I'll tackle down your left side, and then I
I'm
can
down
get
for
past
the
you
rest of the game. Hey, fun story. This is the last fun story before we finish because
All
so
right,
long.
go on. Yeah.
I was playing football, yeah, and like I was like the leader of the defense, yeah, and the centre back.
Yeah.
This guy like full on destroys my leg. Yeah, my ankle goes like that.
Oh shit.
My
Yeah.
manager has 2 people on the bench, and I'm like, please sub me off. I couldn't walk. He made me play for the rest of the game because he said he needed me on the game, and I was
How long was the rest of the game?
half an hour. And I finished
Oh.
with my leg blue, and my mum screamed at him after the game.
And that's another pet peeve of yours, being injured, not coming back off. We've come full circle. It's full circle now.
Yeah.
It's full circle.
You guys know, when you see somebody working hard, instead of insulting them, if you want to work hard, do it. That'll make you feel better, not insulting them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
True.
there
I'm
you
not
go,
throwing
guys.
shade either. I'm just giving out examples.
Yeah. But guys, there you go. There's our first pet peeves. Maybe in a very, very distant future, we'll do a part 2 if you enjoy this one.
Yeah, that was a fun one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure we've all got a lot more. But
yeah, probably.
Besides that, make sure to watch our videos next week on Tuesday and Friday as well. And then, Callum?
Make sure to leave a like on the video. Please comment down below what you want to see. Stop fucking messaging Tiago because we all want to see it. Subscribe to the channel and check out all the social medias in the description. We'll see you later.
Do it.